I would love to just sit down and talk with them without the the preconceived notion that we were going to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit down and just have an honest conversation about life and about, what you aspire to be, what you aspire to do, and then, get into that. I think it's important to know where that person comes from. Like, just going back like to your dad, I mean, talking with me is, and, talking with people is different than just knowing all the stuff about them. I mean, if you knew all these things about people that you didn't agree with, of course you're not going to get along with them because you don't agree with it. So I think that would be important, as I think is just talking with them, and, because I'm sure there'd be questions that I would want to know, about them, and, it's all about educating yourself and carrying yourself as an educated individual, and, being a person that is accepting, and I'm accepting that people don't accept me, and I'm accepting that people don't accept us when we're together. And I'm fine with that, and I'm fine that, whoever this metaphor would be. But I would, other than that, I would want to let them know that, it's not going to be detrimental to their life at all. It's not going to affect their life whatsoever. And I would want them to know that, just as important as it is for them to carry out their freedoms in life, I too would like that ability. And, being somebody that lives on this earth, that is part of this vast galaxy of, stars, planets, all this creation around us, it's so insignificant to look at something like this, and stress, and all the stuff about it when there's so much more to life than that. And I think that's important for people to see, is there's other issues that affect us than just this. And I mean, I could go on for hours about everything that affects me and that I would like to change, and wars, and famine, and all this stuff that could be changed. Why can't that energy be taken to something like that, and being productive, and being positive with it? And the minute that you start discriminating and demoralizing somebody for just something that they do on a that comes naturally to them, is when you start wasting yourself. And I pity those people that are against it, that feel that it's wrong because they're not aware, and educated enough to say, hey, it's not so bad, it's not affecting me, and it's there's nothing about it that's going to change the way I live my own life as however type of person I am. So I know when I go to bed at night who I'm with and who loves me. So I wouldn't expect anyone to do that to me. I hope nobody's not sleeping any nights because I'm laying next to someone that I love, which happens to be a male. So that's all I can bring to the table, I think.